Hey you guys, and welcome to my kitchen, Midnight Munchies and more. I'm your chef Charisse, and today we're going to make a vegan pumpkin dinner roll recipe. What? Thanksgiving was never so delicious. All right, so before we get started, I do want to say that my vegan and gluten-free peanut butter blossom recipe is now up on my Patreon. So you want to check that link below and become a patron. For as little as $1, it's available to all my patrons. So even just $1 a month, like check out the tiers below. Help support this channel. If you don't want to do that, you can certainly donate via PayPal, which will be linked below. And I also want to say a super huge thank you to Cassandra Beach. Thank you so much for your donation. It means the world to me. I know you're like, this is not much. I hope it helps. But like, girl, every dollar, like I always say, every single little teeny tiny dollar helps me so much. You have no idea. No idea. So let's just jump right in. As with all of our bread products, we have to start out with our active dry yeast packet. So let me go ahead and snip off the top. Oh my God, I'm Lorraine and Bobbitt. I'm just kidding. Oh man, I'm already starting off this video with a bang. Alright, so we're going to put that in a big old bowl. We're also going to add a 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. So that way the yeast can like feed on the sugar and it starts like activating. And it's like, hi, I'm yeast, I'm blooming. And then we're going to add, alright, so we're going to add a 1/4 cup of my vegan oat milk and 1/2 cup of water. Now, because I keep my oat milk in the fridge, because you should keep it in the fridge, it's cold. So what I do is then I turn on the hot water and I add that. And so it's all in one thing. And that way it's warm. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's warm because it's cold plus hot makes warm, right? You see what I'm saying? So we're going to put that in there. And then we're going to mix this up. And while we wait for this to bloom about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make my vegan oat milk because haven't showed you enough. I'm just kidding. Those of you who watched my channel for a while, you've seen it before. But you new folks, it is so super easy and so super cheap. So let's roll that footage.
Show me where to go for me to stick a back. No doubt that I dig. She laid me to rest with the white slip skirt. Flirting with an angel that was caught in the surf. The birth of my heart started with the touch and the surf. I dive at first on my earth, submersed in the love divers. Oh, goodnight kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love. Listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition. Get up, like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning. Get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up, hey.
Now that she's started to froth, we are going to add 1 cup of pureed pumpkin. Oh, so seasonal, girl. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. Oh, she's glorious. And then we're going to add 3 cups of flour and about 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm using sea salt this time. Really gives it an extra added punch. And we're just going to start mixing it all together. As you can see, it's getting harder to stir. So we're going to go ahead and turn this out onto a floured surface. So make sure you save some extra flour while you're stirring everything together because we're going to need it and keep adding flour until we get a nice smooth consistency. This is definitely one of my favorite parts. You can get out some aggression. You can get a little workout. And again, we're just going to keep adding flour because if it starts to get sticky, see how it's sticking there? Get some flour in there and really start meshing it all together. Oh, she's nice and soft. Oh my God, she's coming together beautifully. You guys, I can't wait. It smells so good already. A few minutes later, and we got our gloriously orange, nice and smooth, nice and pliable, soft dough. So I formed her into a little bullshit ball. I've greased the inside of my dish lightly. We're just going to plop her in there, and then we're going to cover her up and let her rise for about an hour. Okay, so our dough has risen. So we're going to plop her out. Now, because I'm making dinner rolls, I'm going to cut it into 16 pieces. So I'm going to start, oh my God, she can't go all the way through. I'm going to start by cutting her in eighths. I hope I don't get copyrighted. I have Christmas with the Cranks going in the back. I love that movie so much. Now we're going to take an eighth and cut her in half again, because again, I'm making dinner rolls, so I want to make them really small. So we're just going to push everything around to the back like so. So you've got this little like doobie dobby, and then we're gonna come in here and just like lightly grip it and swirl it around a little bit so she makes a nice beautiful ball. And then I'm gonna put her right in my dish. So I have a greased baking dish, and we're just gonna keep on keeping on. So again, we take one of these and we just like push everything to the bottom to make like a nice dome on top, right? And then we're not even like gripping, we're just like, how can I can you see what I'm doing here? I'm like moving it around on the surface, but I'm like not even grabbing it, I'm just letting it like roll around and push in between all of my phalanges. Now we're going to cover these up and let them rise for another half an hour, and then we're going to put them in the oven in a 400-degree preheated oven for about 14 to 20 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. You guys, look at these dinner rolls and the pumpkin-y color. Like, hold on, look, because I broke one apart for a picture. Like, oh my God, Hollywood would be shook. All right. Oh no. Truth be told, I already ate like 2 of them. They're so good.
I ate 3.
Greg ate 3. There's something about homemade fresh bread. There's something about homemade, fresh baked bread. You get that smell. You just can't help but like when it comes right out of the oven, just like break it apart and eat it, right? If you don't have coconut sugar and coconut oil and you want to use like regular oil and regular sugar, totally fine. But I gotta tell you, that coconut oil and coconut sugar giving that extra like, because it's not like, oh, I'm eating a coconut roll. It's like this extra like sidekick. It's like Robin to Batman. It's like coconut is the Robin and Batman is the pumpkin. And it just like comes in here and it's like, bitch, I got you. Like, it's so good. I love it so much. I highly recommend. So, full written recipe, as per usual, a little bit of below midnightmunchesandmore.com. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you smash that like button. Comment below. As always, if you make any of my recipes, please take a picture to share with me on social media. And makes my heart so fucking happy, though. Okay, I love you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving, and hopefully I have more Thanksgiving recipes for you. I have an idea. I got an idea. You need to subscribe because I got an idea, beach. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, love you, bye.
Oh, good night kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love, listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up.